You're undoubtedly wondering what the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra will look like and when it'll be available. Fresh renderings of the highly awaited phone have just been released, offering a first look at what may be in store. Chinese smartphone makers have actively advertised their Ultra-branded flagship smartphones, which include strong camera technology and top-tier features. However, Samsung's 2025 flagship, the Galaxy S25 Ultra, is expected to redefine the battle with its own unique style and features, pitting it directly against Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max. Rather than implementing the aggressive camera bump designs found in certain Chinese Ultra-branded phones, Samsung is sticking with its traditional design approach for the S25 Ultra. This choice demonstrates Samsung's dedication to a design that combines beauty and utility. We are very excited to hear about the possibility that their Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra could have its very own rendition of satellite connectivity, like Apple's or Huawei's. There's a new leak in circulation, and its contents include a CQC certification that calls S25 Ultra a satellite mobile terminal. Universe said on his X post that satellite mobile terminal could be the platform's code for satellite connectivity, and that the S25 Ultra could finally talk to satellites like iPhones do. This leak doesn't have info about the workings of this enthusiastic tech, but you can mark this day as the prologue to even deeper insights on the subject. There's a long stint between now and the launch date of Galaxy S25 Ultra, so we have plenty of time to see what satellite mobile terminal means. Universe came with more news about the S25 Ultra, more to the usual topic of charging speeds. SM's 9380 is how they addressed S25 Ultra in the China Quality Certification screenshot from ICE. Within it, the charging standards they certify it for are 9 volt by 2.77 amperes and 15 volt by 3 amperes, and there's nothing out of the ordinary in that section. We're used to seeing the same 45 watt number and adapter models that Samsung's future flagship mobile can charge with. This leak isn't the only one we've seen. There were sightings of reports earlier that talked about a slimmer build of the S25 Ultra at 8.2mm and how lightweight it could be this time at 219 grams. And we all know that the Galaxy S25 Ultra will be a Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 flagship with a parallel Exynos edition that we have yet to hear about. Next year's Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra is tipped to feature a thinner, lighter body and a significant camera upgrade, according to a new report. Updated September 12 with details of controversial new Galaxy S25 Ultra renders and battery life. This story was originally published on September 10. Let's start with the camera. Significant improvements are anticipated for the ultra-wide camera that should enable it to capture more detailed photos and videos while potentially enabling new iPhone-beating shooting modes. According to the well-known tipster Universe, the Galaxy S25 Ultra will receive an all-new 50-megapixel ultra-wide camera featuring a brighter f/1.9 aperture lens. This upgrade represents a significant improvement from the 12-megapixel version found on the Galaxy S24 Ultra and should dramatically increase detail in ultra-wide photos, especially in close-up macro shots. The increase in resolution would also potentially enable 8K video recording from the ultra-wide lens for the first time, although there's no guarantee Samsung would enable this option. The report expects the new 50-megapixel ultra-wide sensor to retain the dimensions of the 12-megapixel Galaxy S24 Ultra version, meaning each pixel will shrink from 1.4 to 0.7 in size. Smaller pixels often cause increased noise and grainier images, but Samsung could mitigate this by enabling an optional lower resolution mode to boost performance in low-light shots. Furthermore, enlarging the lens aperture to f/1.9, up from f/2.2 on the Galaxy S24 Ultra, would capture around 34% more light with each shot, further boosting image quality, especially in darker scenarios. The Galaxy S25 Ultra's upgraded ultra-wide camera would bring Samsung into line with Apple's recently announced iPhone 16 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro Max, which also feature upgraded ultra-wide cameras, up from 12 megapixels to 48 megapixels. However, unlike Samsung, Apple hasn't widened the lens aperture, which remains at f/2.2. Also, note that the iPhone can't currently record 8K video despite the new high-resolution sensors in the iPhone 16 range. The same tipster also expects the Galaxy S25 Ultra to be significantly smaller and lighter than the Galaxy S24 Ultra, at only 8.2mm thick, compared to the 8.6mm thickness of the Galaxy S24 Ultra. The overall dimensions of the Galaxy S25 Ultra are given as 162.8mm by 77.6mm by 8.2 meters and weighing 219 grams, down from the Galaxy S24 Ultra's 233 grams. If these leaked dimensions turn out to be accurate, the Galaxy S25 Ultra will be both thinner and lighter than Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max. You can expect Samsung to launch the Galaxy S25 series in January 2025, so plenty of time remains for further updates. We now have a better idea of what the Galaxy S25 Ultra might look like thanks to some new renders from well-known tipster, on leaks revealed in a report by Android Headlines. The renders corroborate the leaked dimensions above and show a slot for Samsung's S Pen stylus. The most striking differences in the Galaxy S25 Ultra design, as shown, are its flatter edges and more prominent rings around the camera lenses. However, you shouldn't consider these renders to be 100% accurate at this stage. Fellow Samsung leaker Ice Universe notes that the on-leaks renders are based on CAD drawings and contain at least two possible errors. The first is an inaccurate representation of the display's bezels, and the second is that those prominent lens rings have been lifted from the Galaxy Z Fold 6, a decision that Ice Universe claims to be not only speculative but also unlikely. Ice Universe further remarked that Samsung's next-gen flagship will deliver the smallest symmetrical bezels in the history of smartphones, posting an alternative render of his own. The report goes on to claim that despite its smaller dimensions, the Galaxy S25 Ultra will stick with the same 5000 mAh battery capacity. However, Samsung is expected to upgrade the processor to Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, which the report claims will be more efficient than the current Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, allowing for significant battery life gains over this year's Galaxy S24 Ultra. So, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting tech news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.